is the 28th of June. I know it's been a hard month. I know everybody, it's just been a hard month. It's network wide. It's not just you. If you're struggling, people are not concerned so much about getting fit because we're either like, I've either done it or I haven't so far. So, don't worry. It's not just, and I'm calling myself out because I'm basically like non-negotiable to hit Success Club 10 every month. I have not yet. And I'm holding myself accountable right now that I will by the end of the month. I don't know what I'm going to do or what it's going to take, but it's going to be a lot of following up and a lot of private messaging and all of that. So if you haven't hit your goal yet, you still have 2 full days left and obviously the rest of this evening. So I know it's been tough, but keep your head up and know that you are not alone, and it's just a season of Beachbody and all. I don't know why where is she? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so she hasn't answered me yet. I wonder if I gave her the right Zoom.
You hearing this? Yeah. She's wondering if she got the right Zoom number for her. Well, I signed up as iPhone too. My name's not on there. So she doesn't even know where to call.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know who that was talking. Okay, now I was like, I know that voice from somewhere. Thank y'all for getting on. I'm so sorry about earlier. We were on for about 8 or 9 minutes, and I was like, I don't think anybody's getting on. So, and I had dinner cooking, so I figured I just would do it another time since no one had gotten on. But we'll do a new coach call when it suits everyone, and we're gonna still hold them at the end of the week at 8 Eastern instead of 7 because I know that's early. All right, I'm gonna mute. Well, there's no reason not to mute it right now, but okay. Well, since she hasn't gotten on yet, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Going on? Any successes?
No.
Hey, Chris.
I'll say I've had like Natalie said, it's been a rough couple of months for me. I'm sitting at Success Club 0 right now, which never ever happens. I'm pushing hard though, and I don't know. I really started thinking like I need to start reading some personal development. I tell people all the time to do it. And, I don't have time to read, so I went ahead and downloaded Audible, and I've gotten through 3 personal development books in the last like 5 days. And I'm feeling so much better. I did Go for No today. If you guys have read Go for No, you have to read it. It's awesome, and it just lit a fire under my butt. So, I don't know. I wanted to say that.
That is a good one. Oh, she thought it was 8:30, so let's hope that she's about to hop on. Go for No, I have not read it, but I know at GoPro, the author's wife was on stage, and she was talking about the Go for No and how it really is. I mean, it sounds like it's negative, but it's actually something that you have to accept no's, and you have to accept a lot of them to actually get some yeses. So, and Audible is awesome. So if you haven't already downloaded,
it talked about, which it was actually really powerful, but basically instead of setting a goal for success for the month, set a goal for how many no's you want to receive. So if you say, I want to get 100 no's this week, it retrains your brain, and it also pushes you. If you're shooting for it, let's just say successful 5 for the month, and you hit it 2 weeks in, you're going to just slack off and you're not going to keep pushing. But if you're trying to hit a certain amount of no's for the month, you're going to keep on going, and you're just going to keep having more and more success along the way. So I don't know. It was a complete brain
for the amount of the yeses you can get. Go for no's.
Definitely want to read, and definitely when I'm going to read. She says she's coming, y'all, so just sorry. Usually we're on right at 8, and so hopefully it won't go over too long, but she is coming. So Kaileigh is my success partner. We met online about 2.5 years ago. We were both going for Premier at the time. We were both going for the same goals, and we just happened to align with each other. There she is.
Oh, sorry. I was putting my kids to bed, and I got your message, and I'm like, wait a minute. I totally thought it was 7:30.
Yeah, that I guess I didn't communicate.
You probably did. My memory is horrible.
So I was just going over really quickly how we met and how we have been basically along the same line of goals for ever since we met, as far as going for elite and going for, at the time, 5 and 6 star and all that. So we've gotten to go on different trips together and just really push each other. But so this is Miss Kaileigh, the beautiful, talented Kaileigh. So she has been in the test group for Country Heat, and I'm seeing a reoccurring theme with those who have been in the test group that are saying don't discount this program, that it is, and I'm guilty of it too, thinking, oh, okay, line dancing in your living room, okay, let's, all right, woohoo.
Tired of the Country Heat.
So, but it's been the contrary, that everyone who's done it has had like crazy awesome results. It's just mind blowing to see. So she is going to take the floor and share
desire to do Country Heat
that she has experienced so far, and then she'll open up for probably question and answer. But I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys have heard about Country Heat or what the buzz is if you follow anyone that's in the test group. But I'm going to tell you right now, a whole bunch of people that are in the test group have come into this group saying that their expectations of the program, and that they don't like country music, and they're not dancers, and they're uncoordinated and all that good stuff. And I think that size kind of scared a whole bunch of people, because size is hard. I mean, you have to get the moves, and then you have to put it together as a performance round. But with Country Heat, it's more of a workout. So if you think of size, they are marketing that as the end of exercise. So they don't want it to be marketed as an exercise program, but this one is. It's Country Heat workout. So Autumn has taken, your ordinary squats, and she's made it into dancing squats that burn 10 times more. And it's a lot of fun. And honestly, I've had adrenal issues for like 2.5 years now, and I'm fine. Like, I've been trying to levy out. So I started with Body Beast about 2.5 years ago, because I'm a lifter. So that's another thing. Like, if you are somebody who's into weights, and hammer and chisel is your best friend, and you don't want to do Country Heat because dancing is cardio, don't discount it. Because I came into this scared that I was going to lose the muscles in my arms and stuff, because I'm dancing with my feet and not my arms. But she incorporates things that also work your arms. And to have people actually tell me that, your arms look smaller, your legs look smaller, like just inches wise, has been like phenomenal. But so Body Beast is still one of my favorite programs, but my adrenals failed halfway through, and I ended up gaining 40 pounds. And after that, I couldn't get anything off. Whether I ate clean and worked out, I would gain because of the stress on my body. So I was kind of like at my end. I really wanted to be in the hammer and chisel test group, because, like I said, lifting is my life. But I knew that it wasn't the right time for me, that I didn't get picked. And when they announced that Country Heat was coming out and that it was country line dancing, I was so stoked. And Natalie can probably account for this, but I freaking love country music. So I'm like one of the rare people in the group that actually likes country music. But it's kind of my life. Nashville is like my second home. I absolutely love it, with country music playing on the, street boxes of every corner. But it was I totally had size in my mind. Okay. So I never did this sneak peek that we got. because I was in the middle of doing 22-minute hardcore with my husband and I wasn't going off that schedule. So I just waited until I was asked, when they asked me to be in the test group to start it. But it has 100% exceeded my expectations. And if you ask anybody in the test group, it has definitely exceeded their expectations. It is not your normal dance routine. I don't really want to call it dancing because you don't actually do a routine. If you've done the country swing sneak peek that they gave you on demand, that's what every workout's like. You get one move, you get another move, you put them together, you forget them. You don't come back to a performance round. You don't come back to have to know every single move that you've done. So it's more along the lines of you can put all your effort and energy into using the muscles for those two moves, and then you move on. So like your calves are burning and your thighs are burning, and in some of the moves your arms are burning. But it's 100% changed the face of this. And I'm telling you, like, I don't know. One of the questions is probably gonna be how much weight have you lost or inches? I don't know. I think I'm the only one of the 55 people in that group that have not weighed themselves throughout this whole thing. I weighed myself on day one, took my measurements because we have homework we have to send in. And I haven't stepped on the scale and measured myself since. Tomorrow is our last day. It's day 30. So Thursday, everything is due. So I'll send Natalie my stuff and you guys can use it if you want. But I'm going to tell you right now, there are shorts that I wore before this test group started, like literally the day before, that were tight on my thighs, and I have at least 2 to 3 inch gaps on each thigh now. And Natalie has seen, I only share my progress pictures with my success partners and in the group, and she has seen, I don't think I sent you today's, but every week we have to send in a bathroom selfie, from as far down as we can. And I've been putting it compared to week, the before picture. And it's just, you can totally see inches just falling off. So you may not lose, I think the weight range now from what I'm seeing of people posting is anywhere, now we're finishing week 4. So anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds in 4 weeks. And the inches are, average, I want to say 11 inches, average for just 4 weeks, which is pretty awesome. Some of these girls have more weight to lose, so it probably come off a little bit faster for some of those. That's why they're on the 20-pound range. But I'm telling you, one of my girlfriends who's in the test group with me, actually, she had a goal of losing 5 pounds for the entire 30 days. And then once she met that, she really wanted to focus in on her abs, right? And you're dancing, so whatever. But she sent me a message literally 4 days into the group, and she's like, I lost 5 pounds. That was my goal for the entire group. And I'm like, man, I wish I could have a goal of losing 5 pounds for an entire group. But now her abs are killer. And I can send you those. She is sharing her results, so I can send, Natalie those. But just the nutrition for it, and the fact that the moves that you're doing, and if you go to my page, Natalie can probably tell you, post that there. I have videos of myself doing the moves. They're workout moves. Okay, so it's high energy. I also have, it's at home because I'm away right now, but on my desktop at home, I can send it to Natalie too, is a comparison of one of the workouts in Country Heat compared with calorie burn compared to Max 30. They're I want to say 20 calories off. That's how much calories you're burning, same as Max 30. So the way that it works is you have 5 routines and an extra, plus a bonus, which we don't have. You have a double day, and there's only 7 double days in the 30-day calendar. And the second workout is where I was scared of losing my muscles, but you're doing push-ups, you're doing squats, you're doing lunges, you're doing all of those things. You're doing core work, you're doing butt work, tricep work. So that's one of my favorite ones. I even said to Autumn in the group, I said, you need to make a workout that's strictly this type of workout, because it was amazing. But so there's only 7 days that you have to do doubles. Okay. So it's not that bad in 30 days. it's autumn, so she's not going to make you go over 30 minutes a workout. Obviously, on double days, it's longer because you have to do two. It's your choice to do them back to back or one in the morning, one in the afternoon or evening. But so there's 5 dance routines. They get harder as they go up in number. So number 1 is country swing, which if you did the sneak peek, that's what that was. That was routine number 1. And the reason why they did that one for the sneak peek twice was because, like I said, as you go up in the routines, they get harder and faster. So they actually put into the program something called, it would be like country swing breakdown. So it's actually like 15, 18 minutes of showing you each move so you can go over them before you actually do the workout. And I highly suggest that you tell your challengers and for yourselves to do it at least for 3, 4, and 5 because, they're fast. And you're moving your feet a lot. I think number 4 is my favorite. And the awesome part is because you're going to have a favorite because they range so differently. The last day is a double day, and you get to choose your favorite workout plus the double CD that you have to do. So everybody's going to be doing, their favorite workout, so nobody's going to end on the same note unless your favorite workout is the same. So that's pretty cool too. You get to choose. Lastly, I will be doing round 2 starting Thursday. But this time I'm going to be adding wrist weights and ankle weights. So for those people who like weights and want to tone and lose more, that is also an option because you are moving, you're lassoing and you're doing all those fun things that you can see in my videos. But I know for a fact, especially during the double day, you've got to have your arms up like this a lot. So in a bent over position. So it's definitely going to work your back with the wrist weights and ankle weights, having to move fast. So does anybody have any questions? Just going to open the floor.
The nutrition part, is it similar to 21?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to come with containers.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. And I say this on every call that I guest speak on, that Beachbody's not stupid. They're going to incorporate the containers somehow, some way in every new program that comes out, whether it comes with it or it's an option to buy them separately, like 22-minute hardcore, because that is the key factor to losing this much weight. Like it is, and I have some really good recipes. So if you are doing country heat and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so bored of food. I have an extremely strict diet, and I'm telling you, extremely strict. I'm going to name it. I can't have dairy. I can't have gluten. I can't have peppers. I can't have garlic. I can't have cumin. I can't have quinoa. So there are numerous things that I can't have. So I've had to be creative in my food. And one of my favorite foods is my pancakes that I make. And I just made 3 batches of them because I'm away. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, we have to have them. But I can give Natalie that recipe too with a picture. You guys can see those. They're on the meal plan. They're approved for country heat. And they're approved for 21-day fix too. So if you're doing that, that's good. But yes, they do. It is similar to 21-day fix. I can't say if it is or is not the same exact as a 21-day fix. I'm not allowed to, but it is similar. It uses containers.
Oh yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm measuring everything.
That's exciting though that you've been able to be in the test group. I know that. That's everybody's dream to be a part of. So that's awesome. And y'all, her pictures really, are pretty amazing. And I haven't seen the latest and greatest, so I'm excited. So I guess it comes out right at or after Summit.
It probably comes. I think it comes out. I think it comes out that Friday because you can buy it in the core, and they normally release it the same day online as they do the core. So yeah, obviously your kit won't come with. Unless you buy the deluxe, but I don't think the core has the deluxe. It won't come with containers, but challenge packs it should.
Yeah,
we got them.
Do we know the price yet or no?
Okay, so this is just speculation because I don't know. But just going off of 22-minute hardcore and other programs like 21 Fix, I have a feeling it's going to be $140 because it is only 30 days.
Yeah.
So I think that they'll they'll have a different promotional item. Like 22 Minute Hardcore had the sandbag as a promotional item because they couldn't discount the challenge pack anymore. They might do something like a cowboy hat. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just making stuff up now. But it would be, the cowboy hat's the country heat. It would be awesome, right? Totally doing that.
Or a belt buckle.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
So, yeah. I mean, the workouts range from, I don't want to say 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the routine. And then on double days, you're looking at about 50 minutes, give or take a few. And you're dripping. I mean, in one of my videos, I show my sweat. And I actually went live after one workout, and you can scroll through my newsfeed on my like page, and it just says like, holy sweat, let's talk sweat or something like that. I don't know. But like, you're dripping. I mean, I sweat if I look at a sports bra, but I'm dripping after like the warm up, and the warm up is like, let's step to the side and clap your hands. You know, I sweat during the breakdown, the move breakdown when I'm doing that. So it's a really good workout. And like I said, compared to a max 30, at least 3, 4, and 5, you are burning a lot of calories.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yep.
Does anybody have any questions for Kaileigh? Comments?
Make sure you do it. I'm going to add in my 2 cents as a coach. Invest in your business and do it. No matter if you don't like country music or not, it's only 30 days. We're not asking you to do a lot. Purchase it so you know what it's going to be. It is a write-off when you purchase it. And you're going to be surprised. Follow the meal plan. If you are in shape already, it's going to help your abs. It's going to help bring your muscles out. For those women who want carry underwood legs, like, heck yeah, add some ankle weights. Like, you're going to have them. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. I think with any new program, I feel like we just have to do it, regardless if we feel like it's going to, be our favorite or not. And it may surprise us, but just because you never know, you may fall in love with it, and you still need to know, for your challengers, if, but don't be shy, guys. Does anybody have anything?
There is a modifier.
Okay.
As well. If you can't do the jumping or the fast movements, there is a modifier. It's really, I'm just going over questions that people have asked me on other calls. It's, somebody had asked me, who do you market this to? And honestly, you can market it to anyone. There are people in the group who just ate bad and, need to find their abs again. And there is people in the group that have to lose 100 and 150 pounds. So it's really, and then there's people like me who's like in between, that's on the cusp, or who have a weight loss plateau or anything like that. So it's really for anyone. And it's not, I have a lot of people that are like, oh, I love dancing. But I'm like, it's not really dancing. Like, if you haven't done the country swing and they do it again, or Natalie wants to open it up to the team where she can show the elite sneak peek one time, then do it. Because the most important thing, and I said this about, because size, I never did the full program because I cannot dance. Like, I can't dance at all, especially hip hop. I can country line dance. That I can do. But I can't hip hop. So I did it for like a week just so I knew about it, right? I knew how the routines were handled. I knew how, the whole program went down. So same thing with this, but you'll be surprised. You'll end up singing country music even though you don't like country music. You're like, oh, this tune is catchy.
I grew up loving country music and kind of shied away from it in the past few years. But when I did the sneak peek or the elite or whatever, I was like, this is fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
And I was just about to say something else, and I completely lost my train of thought. Lord.
It's today's country music, so there's a little Keith Urban in there. I know that there is. Oh my gosh, Jody Messina. She created a song just for this program. Autumn was at her house. My friend that's in the test group is her cousin, so that's how I know that. But
your coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, I was gonna say something I can't remember now.
It's all right. It'll come back to you if it's important.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions?
Questions, comments?
I love questions. I don't bite. Are you going to do Country Heat? There's probably like so many people on this call that are like, you're not convincing me yet. Go watch my like page videos. I'll convince you. Make sure you have the sound on because there's music. You'll be like, boy, that looks a lot of fun.
Yeah, every video I've seen is, I mean, it looks like it's fun. Jatana Jackson keeps posting in the wall. Her little, she's so cute. Who else? You said 55 people. That's a lot of people in the test group.
I want to say it's about 50. There's corporate in there, Autumn's in there. So take some of those people out. I'm assuming it's around 50 people.
Okay. Still seems like it's a lot.
Yeah. They did do a test group that's on month 3. That's you might have seen her Lori Stewart's results in the wall. Amazing. You can share those.
God.
She was on day 75 and she looked like a totally different person. That was a test group that they had to try out for right after the cruise, and it's like only in Dallas or something like that. But yeah, they couldn't even say that they were in the test group until they had picked and contacted us that are in this test group. So
It's
I'm telling
exciting.
you guys are going to be blown away by the results. People are sharing. When I get off the call, I'll send Jamie Messina's results that she just posted.
Awesome. Okay.
So you guys can start seeing them. You won't see mine until maybe next week. Oh, I can send them. No, I can't. Maybe next week because I'm doing something special on my like page where if they guess how many inches I've lost or pounds, the person that's the closest wins a free Country Heat. So that's my marketing plan.
Gotcha.
So, but I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Anything? We have to get a picture, of course. If you are on and your picture is not on and you want to put your picture on. Okay, so what's you're devoted to?
Kaileigh Hennessy - devoted to health.
Okay.
Yep.
So you guys go and follow her on her like page. Like, follow. She has good stuff.
Good stuff.
She got good stuff.
But that's how this is what I'm told from corporate. Who knows if it's really true. They leave it like a mystery. But apparently to be chosen for a test group, it has to do with your social media following. So build up your platform, whether it's Instagram or your like page or your followers on regular Facebook. Like they're watching.
No pressure.
No pressure. The beginning of this year, I had 6,000 likes on my like page. I'm up about 15,200 or something like that.
Hey.
So that it just, I think that's why. At least that's what I'm telling myself.
That's awesome. You got some work to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to put their face on? Put it on now. Yo. There you are. Beth left us, I think. And Melissa, if you want to put you on. Chris and Melissa, I know you're on your iPhone. I don't know if you want to put your face on, if you have access or not. Okay. All right. Picture time. Smile real big. We'll do one more. Okay. Thank you, Kaileigh. We really appreciate you and taking time out of your evening. I'm sorry that we had a miscommunication about the time, but you're here and we appreciate everything. And if nobody has anything else, then we will resume next week. Yeah? Okay. Love you guys. Yeah.
Bye.